Yo, yo, yo. Should be able to hear me now. Yo, yo, yo. Just check and see if the audio is working. Alright, it's all good, it's all good. Just gonna be a short stream today, but you know, I just thought I'd live stream. See if there's any trade setups potentially. Not too much happening with the market just yet, so just gotta sit on our hands for a while. How's everyone doing? I appreciate if anyone sends in the chat, they can definitely hear me. And if it's all like audio as well, the visuals all good, you can see the charts. Let me know. Would be appreciated. It is raining outside, so if you can hear the rain, I'm sorry. It's proper pouring outside. In July as well. Amazing summer. Sweet, bro. Thank you for texting. Hey man, how you doing? You good? Oteng, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. So I'm going to a little bit of London session now. So 4-hour time frame. Start on that always. If you want to just find the bias for the day. So as you can see, we've had a run up higher, taking out this buy side here. People who sold this. People who bought this here, that could be target for this now. So people who sold this a bit early, has now been taken out here. So buy side's been taken, that's one. Take a look at the hour. Nothing too much in the hourly. You can say this here is either bearish order block here, so this up close candle, or these two up close candles here is a bearish hourly order block. Draw that across so you can get the open of it, or you can just literally just draw the whole candle here for across. Look at the way that candle there respects it, it's nicely, it's nice. So we've had 4-hour buy side and 1-hour buy side here. We've had a bearish order block rejected, and then also go to this CB here. Okay, go to that CB. It's traded up a little bit higher, but you get from this candle here, you get the midpoint. So the midpoint of that wick. So it still has rejected the fair value gap here. So that's 3 reasons for price to want to go lower. Okay. So where does price want to go to? So it's buy side, order block, CB. That's 3 things. Where does it want to go to? Straight away it goes to my eye here. Sell side here. Next draw will be down here, or the midpoint of this big wick, which is around about there. So that'll be in the next draw, this midpoint. But let's just say first is this sell side here, coming from, let's just say here, so 2 AM this morning, London session. We've got to make sure that we're selling in a premium. So what's this time here? 2 AM, 3 AM, so around 2 AM to 3 AM. Going to the 5-minute time frame. Okay. Trading around here. This candle here rejects lower. Where is it here? Sees reject lower. Bearish order block. Comes back into it here. So here. Look on the 1-minute time frame. Nothing too much for a breaker, but runs up higher, pulls lower, fair value gap here. But again, check the time. The time here is 6:43. So I wouldn't have got in this trade here, but it is a nice fair value gap for it to want to run lower towards this sell side here. But we just have to be more patient and just see. So let's go back on 5. I'm going to delete this to make it a little bit more neater, and delete this as well, and delete this. So if we're still looking for shorts for the sell side here, then let's go quickly the 1 hour, sorry, again. You can either draw from, again, this high to this low for the premium discount, or from this high to this low. So this is in a premium here. 6:35, draw that across. 7 o'clock. So 7 o'clock is macro, and it's the New York kill zone. Makes a high, a low, higher high. So it takes out this high. So this here becomes the breaker. What's inside the breaker? Fair value gap here. So that literally would have been my entry. However, price didn't get there, so that's just really unfortunate. Price did not get there. Sometimes that happens. It's basically just like, it's like a bus stop. You miss the bus stop, there's always going to be another bus coming. But it'd be something like that. That'd be nice. You can either just put up there, so 2 to 1, or you can just be a little bit more aggressive, go 3 to 1. But yeah, that was the run to the sell side there. So that was the reasons that I had a bearish bias, and at the minute I'm still bearish. See if it wants to run to this midpoint here and sell side. But yeah, does that make sense to everyone? Why I got the bearish, a bearish bias to go short? Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. Bearish order block here. If anyone gets in bearish order blocks, there's a fair value gap here. If anyone else gets into a fair value gap, you sort of see high, low, high, high, market structure shift. So 2022 model. So buy side, market structure shift here, fair value gap. That's the 2022 model ICT. For them to run lower. So hope that makes sense. So if we're going back on the hourly, and the next draw, let's just say from this high down to this low, so this high here wants to run to this low, then we need to wait for price to want to run back up into a premium. Otherwise there's no point of us trying to sell, because the odds are just lower. Does that make sense for you guys? Hope it does. Have you guys traded today? Have you guys taken any trades today? That's the only thing that I saw this morning for euro. Take a look at dollar. Dollar's targeting this buy side here, and there's a daily opening gap from Thursday. So look how it respects the weekly opening gaps here. So came back down, tapped into that. I'm glad, bro. I'm glad that makes sense. I'm glad that makes sense, guys. Nice. I'm happy that makes sense for you guys. So yeah, you want to build like a case for it. So start on the 4 hour. So buy side, and then you can't really see anything else with the 4 hour. So to go to the 1 hour, you can see clear equal highs buy side, bearish order block, SIBI, sorry. Multiple rejections, so then you're sort of telling you it wants to go lower, and once you know the bias, that's when you want to go into the low time frame. And what's the clear draw liquidity? Well, it's there first, then there, then these are equal lows here. So if you want to target these equal lows, then either from this high down to here, go to the 5. It nearly made that equilibrium here, so that would have been a bearish order block. but it hasn't just yet. So there's still no selling should be involved just yet. We could see a run up higher, taking that buy side, and then continue lower, or it could just keep going lower, and we just won't get involved in the market, which is fine. I think Powell's testifying today and tomorrow, so definitely be careful at 3 p.m. or is it 3 p.m? Or I think it's 10 a.m. New York time, 3 p.m. GMT time. Let me just check. Yeah, so 10 a.m. Powell, who's the Fed chairman, is testifying. So that sometimes moves the market quite a bit. Let's take a look at GU. Haven't really looked at GU yet, but let's see. 5 minutes for the 4-hour candle. So GU looks a little bit different to EU. So we haven't even seen a buy side been taken. There's this SIBI here. Draw that across. Again, if it closes up a bit higher, then get the midpoint. Get the midpoint. And it has closed above there, so I wouldn't really be looking at anything for GU to go short, just because it has closed above. It could start chopping around or keep heading up higher. Let's look on the hourly. You've got all these civvies here. There's buy side here, civvy. So that's the only thing I see is buy side, civvy, bearish order block. So all this is bearish order block. However, just for that 4 hour, don't really like the look of that. But if it wanted to go lower, then again it would be this low here. But it seems like it drops pretty quick, so it doesn't really give you an option to get in. So yeah, if anyone's traded GU, I'll be surprised if you got a trade in that run. EU was a little bit cleaner, a little bit easier. So yeah, you guys all good though? You made any trades this week, today, yesterday? Or are you looking at anything different? You're looking at NASDAQ, you're looking at S&P, Bitcoin, gold. This could be a shorter stream as well. S&T on GU took Asia session high. Let's have a look. Let's go GU. The 5, just get a blank chart. So Asia sessions around here. There. No. You didn't take Asia session high. Asia session's around about here. So yeah, that's Asia session here. It'll be about here, yeah. Why don't target daily fair value gap, daily buy side has been taken plus bearish bias? Is that for Euro? Card chart. You want to use, with S&T you want 3 pairs, so you want to look at GU, EU, then dollar. So take a look at dollar. Whereas it'd be about here. So dollar didn't take the low of Asia. So, but I'm not too involved in S&T. So for Euro, let's have a look, bro. So you said why not target daily fair value gap? Daily buy side has been taken. Daily buy side hasn't been taken just yet, unless you're looking at this bit here. But it could want to run back up to here, if that's what you mean. Eric, you trade GA? Nice, bro. I'll have a look at that as well. I used to trade GA, but I don't like it anymore. But yeah, I usually just, for my bias, for just like a session bias, I use the 4 hour and hourly mostly. So I could just be changing my bias every single day or session with euro, how I trade. So using the dollar, using the daily, then you probably have more of like a weekly bias. I use multiple, so I make sure, like, as I said, I just went through this just earlier. So for euro, for me to have a bias for this sell side here, and potentially this midpoint and this sell side, there's buy side's been taken here. It then ran lower, so this is a change of state in delivery. So these two candles, up close candles, is a bearish order block. Okay, so this is bearish order block. It suspects the bearish order block, and then, so that's two things. And then one more thing is this SIBI here. Here, even though it's closed above it, you get the midpoint of this, and it hasn't closed above that. So technically it actually hasn't closed above the fair value gap. So look how many times it respects this. So them two there, then it trades back into this fair value gap, and then it runs lower. So that's how I had the bias for this morning for running this sell side here. And then I went into the trade, and then it was literally about a pip from missing the entry. So, and again, that happens. There's CPI Thursday, I'm pretty sure it is. The market moves a little bit like choppier, I'd say, with CPI this week. So hopefully that made sense. I'll check a pound Aussie. Yeah, I don't really like, I mean, this is very choppy for me. We can see fair value up here, but it hasn't really respected it. See there, that midpoint. It's closed below it, which is not really what you want to see. But then you can say this is a bullish order block here. Going to the 1 hour. Sell side's been taken here. So sell side, and then fair value gap here, it's been respected. Here, so make it a little bit neater. Sell side, bullish order block, fair value gap. Going to the 5. What's this time? This is today, Tuesday. If we're targeting this high here, which is now just been taken, then I draw the low from this push here to here, premium discount. These two down close candles is a bullish order block because it's in a discount. Draw that across, go into the 1. I want to see a breaker, so let's have a look. 7 o'clock, this is 6 o'clock, so I'm on trade. Here, so it's made a low, high, low, low, high, high. Low. Here is the breaker. Again, doesn't really respect it down here, so potentially could have got stopped out. And then it does start respecting it here, but your entry would have been somewhere there. If you put your stops there, then you would have been fine to run higher, but it's just not the cleanest price action for me, for GU. I'll take a look at NQ. But again, for me personally, it just seems like it keeps going higher. The worst thing you want to do for when it's going like an uptrend on the higher time frame is to try and catch the top. That's the worst thing to do. So at the minute, if it's running, just look how bullish that is. I'll just always be bullish on NQ, so I'll just be looking for bullish setups. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Waiting for a dip lower like this, and then just have that normal setup. So That's what I usually do. Just want to see one on sell side. Sell side's been taken here, and then low, high, low, low, high, high. Breaker. Is there a fair value gap in the breaker? Not really, no. Unless you just want to get inside a breaker. Put a short block here. So these 3 down close candles. Looks like it taps into it perfectly there. Equal highs. Potentially could run that. So something like that on NQ. But I just wouldn't be bearish for NASDAQ. I'd only be bullish. If that makes sense. So breaker, order block, inside the breaker. There's no fair value gap here. So you can enter on the order block. And then just run these equal highs here. Yeah, you tapped into the BISI here. Let me just delete that now. You tapped into the BISI there. Look at the 1 hour, taking sell side. So potentially if it respects like this wick or something like that. If it respects this wick, so wicks are gaps, that could be another thing. So we've seen sell side taken, fair value gap respected on the 4 hour, and the 1 hour consequent encouragement wick to then potentially target these highs here, so equal highs. Something like that. That would be what I'd be looking for. So I just want for like 4 complemences on the 4 hour / 1 hour. And then I'll look for the setup. So here, like I said, you can see it pop up on Euro to take out this high, to tap itself back into a premium. Yeah, let's have a look at S&P. What, equal highs on 4 hour? Yeah. Again, yeah. If it's going on the higher time frame, you just do not want to be. You don't want to catch the top. That's the worst thing to do. Is catch the top on higher time frames. So always be bullish until you see otherwise. Because people are always going to be catching the top, and then the person who does end up catching the top is just lucky. So always be. That is just one rule that I've stuck by. Always stick to the higher time frame bias and don't catch the top on higher time frames. You can easily catch the top on lower time frames, but higher time frames it's just hard. Start catching a falling knife. You're gonna cut yourself. So yeah, like I said, if we're targeting this low here from this high, then price wants to run back into a equilibrium here. Got this SIBI here, but sell side's been taken with these equal lows, so that's why I just want to be careful as well. So I'll just be patient, see how this reacts, potentially in the next hour. If it rejects the midpoint, then it's got order block here, midpoint, then I want to see one more thing for me to then want to go lower. Euro, I trade only Euro. I appreciate that, Fahad. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, see how it respects this here. So we just have to be extra careful because it has now taken these equal lows here. Let me take a look at the 4 hour. Obviously we have been trending up higher, and there is this buy side here that potentially wants to get taken out. So just got to be patient with this. Again, CPI Thursday, Powell, the Fed chairman is testifying today and tomorrow that most of the time does move the market as well, so people are going to be waiting for what he has to say, meaning it's going to be a little bit choppy. Seek and destroy. Potentially that's why it didn't let me get tagged in today for that short. I'll go over it again in a minute, like why I was bearish on Euro today. So I'll go over again just in case, because there might be a few new people in here, so people could have missed what I had to say. Yeah, sorry if you can hear the rain as well. It's the worst weather in this summer. But yeah, one shot kill, or the silver bullet one shot one kill. Is that what you're on about? The silver bullet happens 10 AM to 11 AM or 2 AM or 3 AM to 4 AM, I'm pretty sure it is. The one shot one kill. Basically just there's always going to be a time between 10 AM to 11 AM where there's going to be a run on liquidity. It could be any pair. It might be Euro, but if it's not Euro, it's just some other pair. It always happens every single day. It'd be a bounce on the fair value gap, and then it'd be run on liquidity. So, but knowing what liquidity is the main thing. Getting into a trade is easy. Knowing the draw liquidity is the hard thing. Trend on the weekly, just to see the weekly, where the weekly is going to end up, you mean? Only thing about that is sometimes you need to be waiting for like another week just to get confirmation. That's why I prefer just using session bias. Because even though sometimes I don't get a session bias, I'll be neutral. I can get a session bias 3 times a week. That'd be easy enough for me to trade. Hey bro, hope you're doing good. I'm glad you joined. I'm glad you tuned in, man. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, we're just chilling out, watching the charts. I was bearish this morning for Euro, and then like next 10 minutes or so, I'll go through what my how I got my bias and a potential trade setup as well to go short for these equal lows here. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Have you guys entered a trade today, yesterday? Or you guys just demo trading, or you're just learning? And yeah, shout out to ICT as well. You can learn all this stuff on his free YouTube. You just literally just got to put in the time and the effort. And yeah, just stick to it is the main thing. I want to start streaming as well a lot more. New day opening gap. So I don't trade it. I use it as an indicator. Said that so posh. So like here, this is a daily opening gap here from Thursday. So you get the close of it to the open. So the close of it to the open. So this is a daily opening gap. You can keep these on for a few days. Okay, so there's buy side here, and it's similar to the consequent encouragement of the daily opening gap. So that could act as quite a strong draw liquidity. So if there's buy side here, and it matches with this consequent encouragement here, which seems like it hasn't really been, well, it has been tapped in there. It gapped up here. But this could be a strong draw liquidity here. You can see it's rejected here. So if you use long from here, taps into that, that'd be a place to take partials. Because again, like you see here, it could always like pull off, like reject from it. So on my dollar, I've got all these weekly opening gaps here. So you can see here, weekly opening gap, pulls lower, back into this weekly opening gap, bounces, plays about here, meaning that price is just neutral. Once it starts trading away from the weekly opening gap, then it's trending. Daily opening gap here, draw that across, look at that, runs all the way lower, looks like that's CPI, taps into it, runs up higher. So that's why I always just keep my weekly opening gaps and daily opening gaps on there. Even though it looks messy, it's just good to have it on there. You alright, Johnny? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. So go and look at the 1 minute time frame. Look how price is just trading inside this hourly SIBI now. But yeah, like I said, if it wants to run to this sell side here, you can even draw from here or from here. Wants to run here, then you can't trade it until it gets back up to here, this equilibrium. But if you draw it from this push here, then it is back into this equilibrium here. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Trading has been a little bit slow, but I think they're just waiting for CPI and for the Fed to testify. But I'm doing good, man. I need to find like a hobby or something, so when I know it's like a boring day like yesterday, I don't get bored. I can just do something. But it don't help that the weather's trash as well. But yeah, I knew yesterday was going to be a very boring day. Today's picked up a little bit this morning, which is good. But I'm just happy that I'm streaming again, so I've probably enjoyed streaming. As long as you guys like it as well, so. No, I don't do Bible studying. No. I'm not really a religious person, to be fair. But I wouldn't mind like, just looking into it. But yeah, never really been a religious person. But open to anything though. I know ICT is very religious. And I listened to a few of his Twitter spaces about it. But always got time for ICT, so I'd always listen to anything that he says, even though it could be literally talking about could be talking about trees for like 2 hours and I'll still listen to it. Just in case he drops that one little nugget about the charts. Say he talks about 2 hours, if it's like hour 40 minutes in and he just drops one little nugget about trading, then I just don't want to miss it. So that's why I always listen to everything that he said. Even though he did say it's not going to be trading related when he talks about religion on the Twitter spaces, but just in case he refers something to it, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's going slow at the minute. Just see if how it really respects this, if it does respect it anyway. Do you do Bible studying, bro? Yeah, I don't do too much of the OTEs, optimal trade entries. But yeah, I think they work pretty well. A lot of people use them. That's what ICT used to teach back in the day, before it was fair value gaps. But yeah, they work pretty well. The thing I use, the fib that I use, is literally just get the premium discount. So premium discount, and then also if let's just say go find here, so high, low, high, high. This is time distortion, so when it comes to a breaker, I'll draw it from A to B and then get the standard deviations. So then you can sort of see standard deviation 4 if you draw that across. How it respects it. So look how it respects the first standard deviation before pulling back, second deviation, and then the fourth deviation. They're just the targets, so what am I waiting for Euro? So literally now, because Euro's already taken this sell side here, so this is literally my main target for New York session, really. So when it ran up here at like 6 o'clock / 7 a.m, so literally early New York, it ran it low. It ran the low. So now I just want to be careful not to short it again, because it has taken sell side. It could reverse now. If you look on the 4 hour, this could be the next draw liquidity here. If this is the next draw liquidity, from the high to the low for the draw liquidity, then I just want to wait for it to get into a premium to sell. At the minute it's in discount, so there's no point in selling it. So anyone who's trying to sell it could get stopped out here. That's why. Yeah, nice, bro. Yeah, bulk studying. Yeah, I haven't heard too much about it, but yeah, go for it. Yeah, standard deviations is really good because it just uses the length of the market, really. That's literally what the fib is as well, like the OTEs and stuff like that. Show us your dashboard. What do you mean, bro? Dashboard. But yeah, standard deviations are really good. Yep, literally. Today and tomorrow he's gonna testify, so he's got to swear in that he doesn't lie or anything like that. My bias for my session bias for Euro was short. Now it's already taken my target mostly here, so I've just got to be patient and just build up again another case. But on the daily, it looks bullish, you know. It's in this BISI at the minute though, you've got to be careful. There's this buy side here. Look on the 4 hour. 4 hour looks like it's putting low. If it respects this here, then nice, it's taking sell side, so again, could easily bounce. So, but this buy side here potentially wants to get taken. Look on dollar. Dollar potentially just rejecting this SIBI here. So again, just see what it wants to play out. Sell side down here. This wick here as well could be a draw liquidity. But there is RD in D and daily time frames, so it could be a breakaway. What's your opinion? What was RDRB, bro? What does that stand for on the daily time frame? Here, this could be a breakaway gap. Is that what you mean? I mean, if it starts pushing up higher and this is a breakaway gap, then we could see buy side and these two equal highs here get taken. sort of see here, low, high, low, low, high, high. See that low get taken? And now it's taken out that high. So this is a breaker here. That's the breaker. Midpoint here. So high, so you go high, low. So high, low, low, high, high. From this low to this high. Get the standard deviation. And then get just a half as well. So that could be another draw liquidity here. I've got you. Yeah. I mean, it could 100% come back down into there. So especially if you want to draw from the low to the high, it wants to trade back down into equilibrium. It can do. That's just why I prefer using the 4 hour, 1 hour and session bias, so I can just like sort of trade more intraday, like literally daily. About the minute is rejecting this nicely, but we've got to see. Yo, what's up, Drew? I was bearish this morning, so I'll go through it again just because if you guys are new or just hopped into the stream. Let me delete all this. Keep that. So, reasons why I was bearish for the session bias is because here these equal highs. So people just sold this down. It's now been taken out of the market. Bar size has been taken. After this candle here, it's a change in state of delivery, or delivered to the sell side. So this is a bearish order block. So I just could mark out these two candles, but I'm just going to mark out one. This candle here. So bar size has been taken, that's one. Bearish order block rejected, that's two. Inside, there's this SIBI here. Okay, so even though it's pulled up higher, you just get the midpoint of this, of the high of the wick. So the first candle that creates the fair value gap, you get the midpoint, it's rejected that, so it's still actually technically rejecting the SIBI. So that's 3 reasons why price wants to go lower. And where does it want to target? These equal lows here. Or at first you could just say that low before it pulled up higher. And then so you go onto the 5 minute, make sure it's the right time. So you can say that these 4 candles is a bearish order block. So that's bearish order block. So it comes into here, pulls into the bearish order block. Look on the 1. Makes a high, low, high, high, lower, low. So this is the breaker here. This is the fair value gap that I was looking for, but it just comes short, just taps into this fair value gap here, and then runs lower to that sell side down there. If you guys find another trade setup from this run, that's nice. Could be, but that's nice here. That was, I think that's the advanced ICT breaker. But yeah, could be just buy side here, 2010-2 model. So buy side, microstructure shift here, fair value gap, get in to go lower. So that is the 2010-2 ICT model. GU isn't the best. Like I said, 4 hour rejects that. Where is it? No, look on here. There's that SIBI here. So it hasn't rejected that. It's closed above. So I would go for this. And look, it's closed above that. It's closed above this midpoint as well. So technically, it's closed above the fair value gap, which is, I just mean that's just a no-go for me. It means potentially prices wants to keep going higher. So if you try to sell it, it could be really choppy, trying to short. So you could either get taken out or you just be going up and down. But if you look at the 1 hour, buy side's been taken here. SIBI's been rejected, and then bearish order block here. These 3 candles, nowhere near the mean threshold to target this sell side here. So after that, rejected that and the mean threshold, but barely gives you anything to get in. Apart from this here, this bearish order block, go on the 1 minute, barely anything in there. So just trades a bit, drops lower, featherly up here, but don't really like it. Just trades into that, so it barely gives you a chance to get in. So that's for me for Euro, for GU. Yeah, Euro was decent today, so is one shot one framed on the weekly? No. Yeah, nice, bro. Are you bullish or bearish for the one shot on the weekly, mate? See the SIBI here, it's been respected. So here, hasn't closed above that. So keep an eye on that. But yeah, I just like using the 4 hour and 1 hour. Yeah, nice, bro. I mean, yeah, bullish definitely on the higher time frame for Euro. Yeah, bullish on the higher time frame for Euro. I mean, look at it. These equal highs here. People potentially trying to catch the top here. Potentially now thinking they're in profit, be a bit happy, then going to get taken out here. But if you look on the 4 hour, try and think of where people have put their stops. People potentially would have moved their stops here. So the market may want to take them out first before then taking out highs here. Because what the market is designed to do is just to take people out of the market. Let's take liquidity. So they've got liquidity down here. That's all their sell stops. Take them out. And then people have sold here trying to catch the top. They're going to get taken out there. That could potentially happen. Yeah, that's why I like using just the 4 hour and 1 hour for like a session bias. So I could literally I was biased today. I was short for London session and New York session, and now potentially tomorrow I could be bullish for Euro. You know, like if it starts expecting more PD arrays to go higher, and then I'd be happy to go long. You know what I mean? But at the minute there wasn't anything screaming for me to go long. Like I already take this buy side here. Respected this SIBI and this bearish order block. So then if it does that, where do it want to target? That low here. So it takes out that low. But yeah, that's just what I really like doing. So but yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day though, or good start of the week. And if you're new here, I'm literally just an ICT student who's just studied ICT from top to bottom, and is just trying to help people out. So situation, price comes up to 15-minute liquidity after sweep it, come down for 4 hour low. What do you think? 1 hour CB hold the price. Literally just got to be patient with it. But that's why I'm patient. This could reject it there, but again, it's already taken this sell side here. So you can see, I just want to see a lot more price now, like more confluences for it to want to keep going lower. And then if it's going to go up, then I want to see multiple reasons for it to respect the discount arrays. And yeah, then I'll just look to go for the long. Sweet, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully I want to go live a lot more. It'll be around similar time, like just after, like an hour after New York session, because I want to make sure that I'll get my trading in first. But like tomorrow, or like Thursday, sorry, if it's I think it's CPI Thursday. I wouldn't be trading CPI, so I could just live stream whenever, stuff like that. But at the minute, first, I'm just gonna make time for myself first, and then after I've traded, then I'll go live for you guys. So I just want to put solely my energy into my trading first. But yeah, this one's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. Tomorrow should be longer. But I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I proper enjoy it as well. I've got Discord. Feel free to join. It should be on my YouTube link. Then I'll just send you updates of when I'm going live and stuff like that. But yeah, I mainly trade Euro, but I'm happy to help anyone else out on analysis on any other pair. And yeah, I'll just be straight with you, like gold. Someone asked me for gold the other day. I'm not the best at gold, but I'll give my analysis, but you know, or SMT. I'm not the best with SMT. I'll try and do it. But the things I'm good at is bearish order blocks, breakers, fair value gaps, 4 hour time frame, hour time frame. So that's what I'm good at, and Euro and dollar, and weekly opening gaps, daily opening gaps. So yeah, that's why it's good to be patient here, because potentially there's nothing really going on here. You can see this here. Maybe old me would have seen this bearish order block here, even though there isn't really much going on. But maybe I tried to sell it, I don't know. But it's just, that's why it's so crucial to be patient. So crucial to be patient. But yeah, the main things is fair value gaps. So look for fair value gaps, look for liquidity sweeps, look for bearish order blocks, and look for wicks. So wicks equals gaps here. So this would be a potential draw liquidity, or if it respects it and goes lower, that could be like another tick for it to go to the opposite direction. Yeah, I'll probably be ending the stream soonish, guys, but I'll definitely be live tomorrow. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly the time. Probably be like similar time, maybe a little bit earlier. But we've been live for like an hour now. So here, just keep an eye on this wick here. The liquidity on Friday, not Monday. So what here? You mean? Or there? What liquidity do you mean, bro? Oh, you mean here maybe? There and there. You can literally just draw the same. It's only because I just wanted it to draw like equal highs here. I just couldn't be asked to do this and then go coordinates and go like 300. Oh, you know, I just wanted it to go there, but you can draw it there as well. Yeah, buy side's been taken here. So yeah, so that was just my reasoning to go short. So buy side's been taken here. If I took off this marker, then it'd be like that. So equal highs. been taken here. So if I'm bullish now, say it starts respecting like a bullish order block and a BISI, then I'll draw it from here for buy side target. But at the minute, because I was short, then it just helps me keep my eye on that it's taking buy side, if that makes sense. That's alright, bro. That's alright. Yeah, I was just being lazy, and I guess just connected to that instead of that, so I don't look like that. I just like it looking like that. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. Feel free to let me know down below how I can make it a little bit better for you guys, or if I would just love to improve it for you guys as well. And yeah, I do also post YouTube videos. I'd usually just record what I'm thinking at the time. So literally for that trade here, or the run lower, I'll be telling myself, okay, or I'll be talking to you guys. So I've seen buy side been taken, blah 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 blah. Let me see if there's a trade set up live, and then I'll cut to another video where I'll be like, okay, look at this here, blah blah blah. Then it runs lower. So I usually do that as well. But yeah. How far are we going bullish on gold? Is it gold? Can't, because there's something in the way. I'm assuming that says gold. Again, let's have a look at gold. I don't really trade too much gold. I don't trade gold at all. But buy side straight away has been taken here. If you just want to run it from the high, from this low to the high, that you can, or from this high to the low. Tap back into a discount, because see it start trading higher. But yeah, especially with Powell testifying today, we could see potentially a spike in gold to go higher. It looks like it is pausing a little bit, so it's in this range. And then get the midpoint of the range. So it's respecting the midpoint. Could see that go trading higher. If it trades lower, then we could see this taken out here. Yeah, gold could just keep going higher. Yeah, I appreciate the support for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll quickly get the Discord link. If you guys do want to join the Discord, you don't have to. But where's my mouse gone? See if I can get it quickly. There's a Discord link if you guys want to join. Oh, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. I mean, yeah, I've put so much time and effort into learning what ICT's taught me, so I don't know why my mouse has just stopped working, and it looks like, hopefully it's still got the picture. Is it still working? I'm hoping. Let me just make sure the live stream's still on. Yeah, I think the live stream's still working, but it's a bit laggy. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Hopefully it's still working again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still working, but I appreciate the support, guys. Feel free to join. I've just sent a link in the chat. But yeah, be careful. There's Powell testifying in 17 minutes. So I don't know why it's a little bit laggy now, because I went back on my YouTube. So hopefully, but yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing Telegram in the future. I'm gonna get like a small like group of us who are proper in, like, take it seriously, so I can just lower the circle, and then we can just be like like sort of like the inner circle of a group. Sweet, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. Sweet. Alright guys, I'll be live tomorrow. I appreciate the love and support. Hope you learned something, and yeah, trade safe. Fed Powell is testifying tomorrow, or today and tomorrow, and it's CPI Thursday. So it's going to be a really busy week. We had a slow Monday. Let's hope we have a good start, a good rest of the week. Sweet, bro. I'll speak to you later, yeah? Take care, guys. Take care.